Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Alright, so here we are on Merge Dragons with the Playful Pottery event. Let's get started. So, how are you doing today? We've got our bingo card here. Oh, and fireworks are involved. Oh, yeah, that's rolled out to, if not everybody, almost everybody now for the balloons that have zombie things going on. I haven't really done much with it because, well, my camp is a mess and I can't find the fireworks. But, we'll see what happens. And let's see how quickly we can get this event done as well. We'll see what we can do and what the rest of the weekend will have in store based on how quickly I get this done. Get that all sorted. We'll zoom out, take a look at this map. We've done it before. I'm going to do it again. It is a clay pot to go with the pottery theme. Alright, our first key. The Life Flower level 2. And bring that up here. That one over here. That over there. 5. Oops, I want that. There we go. 5 merged there. That's 2 more pink flowers. I will be spending some gems today, as usual. Ones that I've saved up especially for this. I will be getting potions, or using potions for some of it. And, well, where is that gold capsule key? That's not a capsule key there. Where is the capsule key? Well, I'll hold off on the capsule until I see where it's... Oh, there it is. There. Okay. Don't mind me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Slide that up there. That's 2 more of those pink flowers. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. It is pretty much a guarantee this weekend I will have at least one stream on Twitch where I'll be doing Final Fantasy stuff. Let's open this key with this point item, the level 2 basin. And we've got a green grass there. A couple essences can come up this way. 5 merge those, and that's some more sprouts. Bring these tiny orbs over onto the left. Some emerald grass, tanzanite grass, I mean. Let's see. Emerald grass there. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that gold capsule because I did budget for it. Open that up. We're gonna pop that open and hopefully get a nest out of it. No such luck, that's okay. Got a couple 3-point items. Bring these 2s over. 5 merge of those, and that's a couple more of those 3s now. Do 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 do. 5 merge those. Point item can come up there. Do 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 do. 5 merge these sprouts, that's 2 more pinks. All right, there we go. Do, 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 do. I hope you are having a fantabulous week this week. We'll bring these 7s to the side. That can come over there. That can come up there. Need another essence. Ooh, yes. Do 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 do. 5 merge there. 5 merge the pink flowers. That's 2 more of the blue. That thing. Merge those. And whoops. Bring that up, and that's a 5. Don't waste them if I can help it. I'll be wasteful enough once I get to the land of mass merging. Do 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 do. Merge those up, and there's another sprout. Do 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 do. Let's see. Tanzanite, emerald, bring these level 1 point items over. Do 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 do. I've merged there, and that's 2 more of the level 3 point harvest orbs. Words are hard today, apparently. Alright. Pop that on open. Merge those. And that's 2 of those. Let's see. Bring these bones up here. Five merge there for 2 more pink flowers. We'll bring that brick over. Do. 5 merge there, and 5 merge those pink flowers for 2 more blue ones. Bring those 7s over. Do. Okay, let's see. That's 2 for that. That's a 1 to finish that out. Okay. Get rid of that dimensional jar. I don't care about the gold pass. I'll bring that over. Merge those up. That's 2 more of the level 2 bricks. Merge those up. And we'll merge those. That's another sprout. Sapling. Get back down here, dragon. Thank you. Alright, so what do I want to do with this? I'm just looking at this and seeing what I need. Alright, so in the event I need to activate a fruit tree for a star. Yeah, all that jazz that I don't really care about doing. So I'm not going to do it because I don't need to. If I don't want to, I don't need to. Alright. Five merge those. That's 2 more sprouts. Bluegrass. I need a second one of those. Is there another one somewhere around here? Yes. Okay. I want some essences though. I need essence there. I'll need essence over here when I get there. Five merge those. That's 2 more pink flowers. Essence there, and we'll bring one up there to the top. Bring these in down here. Point item right there. Purple ones can come over here. Merge those. And we're getting there. Bring those sprouts over. And that's 2 more blue flowers, which gives me 2 more glowing flowers. We will not use the dimensional jar for those. Let's see, where are the rest of these eggs? I should be thinking about that. Oh, there's one. Let's see, the other one is around somewhere. There's the other one. Okay. I'll get to him when I get to him. Let's see. We'll merge those there. That grass can come over that way. That sprout can come down there. Bring these point items up this way. That can come down there now. Furious orbs can come up this way. Bring that up there. Harvest for quick pottery objects. Alright, well, eventually. So my question for myself, which will probably be yes, is do I buy at least 1 prism flower? Because that will speed things up, and it is relatively inexpensive to do, all things considered. I do budget for stuff like that, so let's see, brick there, there, 5 merge. Bring these over. Bring that point item up, and that one. Those over. Let's see if this will be enough to open that up. Yes. All right. Opening the key for the temple piece. Bring a couple coins over. Bring that bottle over. Hey, happy Friday. How you doing today? How's your week been? There's another of those bowls. Oh no, that is rough. My camp at least loads and my game loads, but, well, my camp on my main one doesn't still. My decision eggs won't open. Or at least they wouldn't earlier, but I think I didn't have internet connection on the device at the time, so I do need to double check that since I have a thing in there now that lets me watch ads on them. They might not function if the internet connection's not strong enough or stable enough. So I need to actually check on that. But yeah, they did a forced update because the game was so unstable on one version that came out recently. So, I mean, maybe that's still it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, maybe I should go check on that right now. We'll go to the world map. Depending on how fast I finish today, might do some more Dawn Val too. Yeah, that's... You tell them they can take a flying leap if they think you're gonna give up that 300k dragon power, and whatever possible events are in between then and now. Waterfall hike sale, huh? No. Alright, let's see. Yeah, my decision eggs, the, certain ones of them. Yeah, none of my decision eggs are opening. Well, I'm in here since this is ready. Yeah, they can take a flying leap, right? I'll keep the free one. Hey, that's fantastic that you're back at least to that. So, I wonder what they're doing in the background that's just breaking everything. Because there has to be something, you know? I've got so many things in bubbles, too, that I need to get out. At some point, I need to clean up my bubbles. Full stop. But not today. Or at least not right now. But if my decision eggs aren't going to work, there is no reason for me to be continuing on with the occasions where I buy these shrines. I just, nope. That will be a big, strong, nope, nope, nope. They're constantly finding more reasons for me not to want to spend anything on their stuff. Alright, back to the event. So yeah, back to the event. Let's get on with this stuff. And stay hydrated while I'm at it. Okay. Need to get that second, or that last egg, get that second dragon. Ba-da-do. Do, 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 do. Two more of those cups, the mugs. Gonna bring that over there because I want these down here. Do, 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 do. I hope they sort out whatever it is, because it's irritating to the nth degree. Do, 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 do. Bring these point items up. Do, 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 do. Alright, so my question for myself, do I try for that one or this one? Well, first, I use some point items to clear out some more stuff up here, don't I? Fewer things to need to heal out. Do, 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 do. 'Alright, let's see here now. Give a little bit of a heal over here. Two more glowing flowers. Get rid of those dimensional jars. Need blue ones. Okay. That gets me 2 twin flowers, which gets me started on the twin flower harvest. I'm gonna grab this Furious Orb. And I'm gonna pop it right there. Please. Thank you. And there's my second dragon, which also means I'm going to take a quick trip to the world map to make sure that that is saved. There. Get back in here. Do that. Bring some sprouts over this way. And 5 merge there. Bring these over. Do, 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 do. All right, let's lock it in. Get some focus going on. Ooh. Let's do it. Let's keep on grinding for a little bit. Do, 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 do. keep on grinding here for a little while. I need to finish that mushroom chain in Dawnville at some point. I'm really far on it though, but I haven't been grinding it like I do when I'm streaming. Let's merge these on up. That's a 10. Do, 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 do. This one's not going as fast as last week's, which is surprising. Or last weekend's, I should say. Maybe if I sat here and farmed out these point items though, right? Let's knock some of this out and that'll be good. Let's see, we'll bring that over and that over. Okay. Do, 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 do. But you gotta admit, a less than an hour event is definitely unusual. Fun, but unusual. Let's see. And move these 6s up this way. Might as well crank through these point item ones. I'll just feel better about having them done. Okay. 5 merge there. That's 2 more of the mugs. Oh, that's a finite harvest, or an infinite harvester, I mean. Okay. All right. So I am at that point where I could be done. If I use a potion on these, that'll give me 3 of the 8s. And then I use another one. And it'll give me 2 of the 9s. Do I want to do that? Part of me says yes. Part of me says, do a little more map today and save some of those gems. But it's only 50 gems I'd be saving. And I could make a whole lot of progress in my Dawn Veil. I'm doing it. There's 3 8s. Yeah, look at how little of this map I've uncovered. This is bonkers. I should open up a little bit more at least, right? I'll restock those. I mean, like, really, right? At least just a little smidgen bit. Heal over into here so I can get that key open. Two, 3, 5. Right? I should heal over to here, open that key. Definitely should. And I can do that. It's not going to take me that long. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Sudoku. Ooh. I actually play a Sudoku game that it progressively gets a little harder each day, and you can get these tickets for a chance at winning $1 to $10 on it. Thanks for clicking the like. So what I could do is stream these over there too, but I wouldn't be able to stream them at the same time. And Twitch clears out the VODs, whereas YouTube lets me archive them. That's why with the 14 I stream over there, and then I put them, I have a backlog of them over here to upload or to make live, so I can go in one direction but not the other. I have considered doing some of the some streams that are Merge Dragons or other Merge games over there where it's casual stuff, not necessarily the weekend event. Twitch has more fun little widgets that we can play with too, like the little pet things. It is what it is. I'm gonna go down here. It's easier to get things to pop up from a lower spot typically. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I might stream 14 later today, especially since I'm so close to finishing this event already. I should have the quote-unquote fuel in the tank. The spoon's in the drawer. So on the character I've been streaming on Twitch, I reached the beginning of Stormblood, the last stream. Definitely a longer stretch to get through for the next one over there. So the point that I'm at here I could make one souls, or not souls. Is it souls? I'm brain farting here. Yes, I could make one souls with what I've got on the board, which is more than enough to heal this spot. Oh, I should heal to there too. I've got the stuff for a key. Or I've got a key for that already. Alright, I only have one of those. Okay. Yeah, how's it going? Alright, let's grind some more out. And I admit, I am sorely tempted to just make that souls. Now, if you're not spending gems, you keep farming your orbs. And just be patient. That's the biggest thing, is being patient. That is typically the biggest stumbling block for anyone that plays. Now, some people do a passive harvest strategy. It's harder to get like the legendary rewards. If you go for that. But it's easier on your hands and on your time because, well, you can do other things. My problem is I don't remember to come back to it unless I'm actively playing. So for me, if I don't actively play, I'm not going to get it done. Alright. It's almost time for another merge. Well, let's call it a merge now. There we go. And that's a 5. That's 5. 5 merge there. Ooh. Let me get something else up here so we can switch over. Actually, no, we're gonna do this a little less clunkily. We're just gonna go to the Be Right Back page. Because that was quick. Got the free one. And we'll bring this one down. Now, if only I could watch ads for that. Anyways. Get one of those towards the next bit. And we'll keep on grinding here. Oh, pardon. I'm having a little bit something bubbly today. Just a sip. A little caffeine. And then follow it right up with some water. Couple more pink flowers made. So what I'll do is I'll make 2 souls. That should guarantee that I get both of those keys that I was looking at earlier. And I really could finish things off now. Actually, shall we play a little bit of the Dawn Veil today? Because with these 3 here, I've got the event in the basket, in the bag. I'm going to do a 3 merge of these. And bring this right here. Actually, I'm bringing it right here. And we'll bring these guys up. And that one heal uncovered both of them, so I was fretting for nothing really. Although there's always a chance that it could have gone around. Bring these level 1s over. And up here. This can come down here. Bring these down here. Five merge those. Three merge there. Gonna bring the love potion level 2 over, open that key up. Bring it back over there. One of these cute basins and make that 5 merge there. Which gives me a 5 merge with the bowls. Five merge of the level 4s. Bring that coin over. You know what? We're gonna use these over here. These two can come down here. Two, three, 4, 5. Five there. 5 there, and that gives me this vase. Five merge there. Bring the basins down. 5 merge there. I'm flying right along with these. There's the blue flowers. Pop those boxes open. Merge those. That's 2 more of the 5s. Two more mugs. Okay. Let's see. And that gives me another twin flower. Which will give me 2 more of the wondrous. Bring that on over. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to really fight to get my way up there any further. Gonna merge those out. That's 2 more of the 6s. Let's see here. I can get a 3rd dragon. Easy peasy. Hopefully, it's one that's not slow as molasses. Alright, mystery egg. Mystery egg. And I'm in luck. It's a harvester. So I've got 2 good ones and 1 that's mediocre. Alright. That's 2 more level 4s. So how is your progress today? How you doing? And there's 2 more mugs. Now that I've got 3 of the level 2 harvesting items, that means that I could just grind them out. They're an infinite harvester. Where are you going, mister? Drop that. I don't know where that one thought it was going. Maybe it was off to space. It was going on an adventure. Let's see, where was it trying to match anything to? There's nothing for it to match with up there. Yeah, there was nothing for it to match with up there, so I don't know what it thought it was doing. We'll bring these over. Five merged there. Alright, I'm going to spread these out just a touch. Just going to harvest for, well, yeah. I'm gonna launch this one somewhere in here. Let's first merge that out. Yep. Let's see. Those are 5,000s over in there. 500s. 500s. Okay. We're gonna launch it over here because I've got the most potential. That. Five. Where did I just drop that off at? There it is. And bring those over. Two, 3, 4. Where is it? Okay. Now I could merge that and get a 3 out. Which means I'd get a chance at... Oh, I could get 2 3s. Okay. So that means one of these will be kind of shit out of luck. But... There's a chance of boxes out of the 3s. We'll merge those. Two more of the cute bowls. Two more of the joyful pots that are level 5s. So yeah, pretty good progress here. There's two more mugs. You can get another star by harvesting out all 75 of the brambles that it's asking for. And it won't take long with what I've got harvested out here, or healed out. At least it shouldn't, as long as there's enough in here. There we go. Yeah, I've got enough. There we go. That's another star. Can see what's inside of this one. Okay. Okay. Merge those on up. couple more mugs. There's 2 more 6s. All right. I am so ready to be done though. As much work as I'm doing right now with this, I am ready to go do a little bit of Dawn Vale. Oh, you are so slow when you're on that. You can be over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up. I budgeted for it. I'm gonna do it. Gonna use the potion when I 3 merge these 8s and get 2 of the 9s. There we go. Collect them. And this pretty much ensures that I will do a second stream today. The second one will be over on Twitch a little bit later this evening. Alright, merge those up. Or not merge them, collect them. slowly it's deciding where everything's going. There's all my legendary rewards. I do hope they sort out the bugs that are currently going on that are making things really hard to deal with in camp. To play events right now, you pretty much will have to update on Merge Dragons. I saw there's quite the change in Merge Adventure. I had an update on that recently, and the map looks a lot different for the world map, just the background and all that. So definitely looking forward to digging into that stuff at some point here in the near future. Just see, you know, just what's going on. Didn't look like there was any new levels apart from maybe that secondary thing. Anyways, we're gonna go over to Dawnvale now. Do a few minutes there. First, we'll deliver this stuff into camp. It'll get there. It's taking its sweet time. But there's a lot going on with it, so it'll take it a moment. And here's one thing, when you get your event rewards and whatnot, don't just start in on doing stuff like I'm doing. You want to go back out to the world map to make sure that those bubbles that they're delivered in are saved in case it crashes. And the same thing with Dawnvale. When you go in there, the first time in after an event, go in, then come right back out so that it saves those rewards being delivered. It might not save it to the cloud, but it does save it on your device. Or it should. Start breeding. Breed with platinum ranked dragons. Okay, let's get in there and do that. I'm just going to use the auto and then lower the thingy being used. There we go. And that'll take an hour, so that should be a decent one. Or close to an hour. How long it takes to breed something is usually a solid indication of what tier type they are for the result. Yep. Still can't get the decision eggs to open. That's irritation. And as much as I say to save up for 5 merges with your eggs. With the current size for the camp, even when it's expanded, and the amount of eggs that we get, it's practically impossible at times. Don't feel bad if you can't save for a 5 merge on any particular egg. I mean, it's good to try, but if you need the space, you need the space, right? Get rid of that. That's gonna go as well. Not even gonna open that. I'm not working on fruit trees, so that can go. I might have came on one of my accounts just slightly after reset this week and completed the chest really quick for the den. Oh, that's full. Get rid of these stars, the yellow ones at least. I could probably play for hours on end just merging up eggs and dragons, trying to get through my bubbles. And by the end of it, not have anything really to show for it because it won't have made a dent. But I should do that sometime. Oh, there's a firework. So those just got shot off at that one that's sitting over here. Tap for fireworks. Free me. Tap for fireworks. I'm tapping it. Well, I guess I'm getting some fireworks from this. Maybe. What's Kala's task? Tap any of those. Okay. I've got one of those. Well, I don't have any room for anywhere to go. Words. Words are hard. It certainly doesn't help matters that, you know, I can't get into those decision eggs. That does not help the matter at all, not the least little bit. Merge up those. Definitely not working on those. And yes, I know that's a Midas tree. I was never really that impressed by the Midas tree output, so getting rid of them does not hurt my feelings any. I'll pop that open. Not worried about those either. Seriously, not worried about that either. Nor that. But that's for my own camp. Get rid of that. I don't want that, even though it's free. Alright. Where's my firework? There we go. Ta-da! I have earned 2 barred dragon eggs. Okay. So they're no longer exclusive to breeding. Gotcha. Interesting. We're going to hold on to that for now until I have a whole bunch more. I have no idea where those eggs disappeared to, so I'm going out to the world map. I'm doing alright, Jody, and for the most part, I'm not entirely sure how we get the fireworks. The ones that I just got there came from having done one of the tasks in the bingo card. I say bingo card, the prize hunt. If it's something that'll give them, you'll have a little indicator in it. So it looked like there's some event rewards that might include it. So in this thing, oh, I get a box too. So yeah, the crosswise one's on this, and then there was one that had a little icon in the in one of the upper corners saying it gave the gave the fireworks. Looks like some of the event rewards also are fireworks. Like this is bundled, so there's fireworks there as part of it. The gold pass looks like it's got some fireworks in bundles too. So rather than taking rewards away from us and changing them to something else, they're just adding them in on different spots, which is better than what they've done to us in the past. I am going to wager that when the next season comes out, those of us that have the thing that uses the fireworks we'll have fireworks be part of this season. Okay. Interesting. So I tapped on this thing down here, the that's so merge ruby fire mystery eggs maybe? Anyways, there's multiple waves of these too. And that's a no dragon offer. Okay, you can spend gems for them as well. What is this dragon? Anyway. I might have to check that out too. But that also makes me wonder. I haven't done dragon missions in a while. I wonder if there's some in there now. Yeah, see? I really haven't done them on this particular account. Hardly at all. Well, I'll autofill that and start it up. 2.5 hours. Okay. Not worried about that. But at least you can grab those balloons and move them off to the side, because where they were initially sitting when I had them spawn in was just horrible spot. Absolutely. Absolutely horrible. They were like right over top of my Kala. Tap the fire. Okay, tap the fireworks. Well, I'm gonna save the fireworks. Thank you very much. Until I am pretty certain that. Ooh, pardon me. That I'll get that all done. Just saying. Alright, what's Kala want? Kala wants 3 small life orbs. Do I have a purple flower? No. But maybe. Okay, those are too big. Drop it so that I can do that. Let's go visit Kala. There you go, Kala. Take that shit off my hands. No, I'm not gonna do anything to get a... No, no, no. So that should give me more fireworks. I don't want to do Treasure Tower. And I really don't want to have to try to get to level 15 on it. You know what I mean? The treasure tower is just obnoxious. I hate it. With the fires of 1,000 suns. That's how much I dislike the treasure tower. Do. I'm just trying to get through some of these. I really need to clean up my egg and dragon counts. I really do. Yeah, there's a 5 there. Because it feels like the majority of my camp is just that. It's just eggs. All the way down, pretty much. Do. So, yeah, how's it going? Not working on the trees, and I don't have the desire right now to even try bubbling them up. I'm just not gonna. Don't wanna, don't have to. Not gonna. It's not speaking to my inner merger, and yeah. It's not, the idea of doing it is not sparking joy right now, so I'm not doing it. Do. Now, the one downside to playing multiple accounts is sometimes it's hard to keep track of what you've got mastered and what you don't have mastered for eggs and dragons and the like. Do. It might be a good thing that I can't interact with my decision eggs today. Might be. Because I might have been tempted today to just use them and not maximize them. Just to clear up map space. So they're sparing me the temptation? Maybe they're being nice to me like that, even though it's a bug. I'm gonna look at it that way for now. I will stick my head in the sand and try to believe. Yeah. Da da do 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 do. You know what? As much as I want to save those, I'm gonna grab this guy and bring him over here. Fireworks. Okay, one. It's at 40. One tap. Okay, it's taken 5 off per. Okay. Okay. Man, I know I say it pretty much every time lately, but a magnet would be fantastic in this game. They really need to take some notes from their competitors and get on board with stuff like that. I'm just going to get rid of these. They're easily replaced. If I can replace something easily, it doesn't need to be taking up space, right? Hey Josh, how you doing? It's been a while. Do. And that's another thing. Always remember, you don't have to play the events if you don't want to. All right. They do know how to make us feel FOMO, but if we don't want to, we ain't got to. And that's just the way it is. I'm glad to hear that, Josh. I'm glad to hear that. Whew, lots of stuff came out of that, including fireworks. Yes. All right. Yeah, some more fireworks. Okay. There we go. Ah, that's what it did. That's what it gave me. 3 ruby mystery eggs and jade dragon eggs. Okay, so that's what those are. Wave 2. Oh, there's 3 of them now. $40, 100. Well, you can go over that way. And 50. We're just gonna stick those over there. Off the side of the map. Out of the way. Those are a hefty sized egg, ain't they? Pretty though. And now a quick trip to the world map to save that. And now I'm going to go over into Dawnvale and fiddle around a little bit there. And just to let you know, later tonight I will be streaming on Twitch. I will put a community post up and post in assorted other places as well. The usual assortment of locations, you know, so that you get your notifications so that you can find me over there. Alright, let's do a little bit of harvesting off of these. I'm going to merge up some of these mushroom guys after a round of harvesting. I've almost got the wonder made for this chain, I think. I've got a lot of stuff for it, as you can see in my little harvesting circle, square, corner. Location. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the word of choice. Location. And it doesn't seem to matter how high a level I've gotten of these mushrooms. They all just harvest out the same level. I've got an assortment of other messes that I can deal with over there, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, not far to go at all, I think. Get rid of those dimensional jars. Get rid of those. Alright, so yeah. Alright, let's get rid of that dimensional jar as well. Two, three. Once those get done, we'll merge there. Oh, those are pretty. Chunky shrooms. Ooh, 310 for the dimensional jars, though. I don't think so. We harvest a little something bigger this time? Off the 8s? No, still the same size. Well, that's a little disappointing, isn't it? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 3 more levels of them to go. I feel like I should keep these, where they're at for a little bit longer just so I can farm them out. But I can reconstruct a build pretty quickly, I think. Even if I do go up on a few of these, just because, well, they do harvest a little bit faster. They replenish a little faster. There, get those. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so he's definitely replenish a lot faster at the higher levels. Does it balance out? I guess that's an individual decision to make in a way. I mean, there's numbers and then there's, does it feel better? Because it doesn't necessarily matter what the numbers say. If it feels like it takes longer and isn't as enjoyable, then, you know, that's what it is. I haven't touched Merge Magic in a while. I should do that. I'm just going to use these to make barricades for a little bit. Ooh, that was clumsy. Well, at least they're not... Oh, wow. That's a change. Yeah, I haven't logged on Merge Magic in a couple weeks, at least. I have always struggled with making time for Merge Magic. I'd go over there now, but I don't want to take the time to scream through an event, you know? I opened Merge Magic just the other day, actually, and the map has been redesigned. Well, the background has. I should do videos for the special levels that are inside the camp in Merge Adventure. I just haven't. Okay, I need a few more of these mushrooms before it's a nice and steady harvest again. I need to replenish my collective. Yeah. And as bad as my merged dragons camp is, as bad as my dragon and elves camp is, I think my merged magic one might be the worst one. No, these are the... If you're talking about this, like this here, this is a piece of land that's locked behind getting the wonder for a chain in the Dawnvale. Now, the premium land starts over here, and it costs gems. Now, I don't know how much it's going to cost for all of it, but if it's starting at 180, I'm figuring on wanting to have 8,000 or more. I've probably got enough for it. You know what I mean? I've probably got enough for it. So, when I say I've probably got enough for it, I am talking about bubbled up purple stars. Because, I mean, I've got these as well. These are ones I haven't bubbled back up yet. Oh, there's a firework. Get rid of that. But yeah, when I'm talking about having bubbled up purple stars and everything, well, there's gems in these two. And this whole blurry pile is gems. And then this blurry pile, this is purple stars. Yes, my Twitch name is the same as here. So it's, yeah. I'll link it. And I'll pin it even. There you go. I've got little pets that run around on the screen when you're chatting. Screen when you're chatting over there. It'll spawn one with your name on it, and it'll bounce around, and there'll be different commands that you can use with them to make them do a couple of different things. And I'm thinking of upgrading them from a trial version that I've been using, so there's that. Oh wow, that one's almost open. Oh, there's a firework as well. Where did you come from? Oh, 2 more points on that one. Well, they came from somewhere. I just have so much stuff bubbled that I have no idea where. All right. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I started doing that, streaming over there once in a while, the 9th of June this year. So, coming up on 2 months. So far, it's only been Final Fantasy XIV. But that may change. Store those away. There we go. 5 merge there. There's an Evan train. Alright, let's sort this by, well, I'd say mastery, but okay. So if I find any more granny ones, I can get rid of them. That's awesome. And I feel you there. I did that hover sleep. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. I didn't sleep deeply, and it felt like I woke up every hour or so. And that's been going on the last couple days. So I'm a little bit tired. But at the same time, I'm not so tired that I don't feel like I could do another stream in a bit. Once I get done here and have done some other stuff. Rewards ready. Alright, let's check on what I got out of this. Ah, it's a rock dragon. I'm not going to spend the gems though, because I want the gems for other stuff that's more important. Okay, so like, have you ever had surgery and then you woke up and you were exhausted, but you were out for hours for the surgery? So you feel like you should have felt like you had slept, but instead you're exhausted? That's what you'd call twilight sleep. And that's about the same kind of quality of the sleep that I got. Was quote unquote twilight sleep. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm not doing dragon trees. Dragon trees feel like a waste to me. At some point, I need to merge those super eggs. Yeah, that'll clear up some space in here. Need one. Well, happy upcoming birthday. It was good to get out, wasn't it? Oh, I don't need coffee dragons at all. I know I don't need coffee dragons. See, they're mastered. I don't need coffee dragons at all. Those nests can go. I'm not even messing with those. I'm not gonna let them out of those. Yep, I'm not even gonna let them out of the nests. I am just getting rid of them. Yep, just getting rid of them. If I had known at the time, I would have not done that event, probably. At least not on this account. Okay, so when I say mastered, I mean, yes, the level 10, the tier 2, the level 10, and if it's one of the ones with shiny dragons, I've got the level 4 of the shinies. So I've got all of the discovery possible. Now, if it's one that doesn't have a shiny variant yet, I keep some of the level 4s so that I can make tier 2 nests. So see, the crowned ones, I don't have the level 4 of the shiny. So it's not mastered yet. And I'm not gonna lose my ability to make some tier 2s. And I did see that in Merge Magic we have shiny creatures now. Maybe I'll do a casual stream of trying to clean up my Merge Magic camp after I do the event. I don't think I'd stream the event though. Not and then do the other. It's too much. Their events still take 2 of the level 10 point items, right? Or the collect and merge. That's something I should just do sometime. Go through, and if I've got the breed maxed, get rid of all the eggs. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh, hey, congrats on getting a good ways with it. Do, 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 do. Alright. I'm just going around and around and around in circles, aren't I? It's a never-ending circle. Merge Dragons, hoarding the game. We are not doing that. Those will go into storage. We're just gonna sell that. Do, 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 do. I'm not keeping that. That doesn't give a wonder. That will make a mess, and I don't feel like bubbling it right now. And same. Get rid of the bounty boxes. They should pay us more for deleting those. There's something in that. And I need a 2x2 spot to put it in. There we go. We'll deal with that later. Get rid of that. Oh, do I really want to deal with these? Not right this minute, but... Oh, those are already open, so... I understand. I wouldn't have wanted to spend the gems to finish it. Interesting new dimensional jars, that's for sure. Or dimensional... These egg fragments are definitely interesting. I'm gonna need to bubble that. And that. And this. And I've got so much dragon power on this account already. Oh my goodness, I've got so many merges in some of these that it's dangerous almost how many I've got. Bring these up. Yeah, I definitely need to sit down and take several hours, if not a whole day, just cleaning up my camp. I've already, I think, spent more time in my camp and in my Dawn Val than I did on the event for this weekend. Just saying. But, also that being said, alright, that's already starting to look better on that one, though. Mystic Challenger words. Do I want to make more mess? Yes. And I filled the map back up. Oh dear. Okay. Anyways, I have made some progress. Even if it doesn't look like I've made progress, I know I've made progress. Get rid of that. I am not ready to give up on my decision eggs being usable, because yeah. Anyways, I think I am merged out for the time being. So gonna take a break at this point. Wrap things up here. And I'll catch you guys later on Twitch. Thank you all for hanging out with me, for keeping me company. Good luck with the rest of your event or events. Hope you have a fantastic night, day, afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be, and a lovely rest of the weekend. If I don't see you before next week, have a fantastic week. Love y'all loads. Stay awesome. But yes, most of all, I hope I catch you later throughout the weekend over on Twitch. And in replays, it'll be over here for the VODs. I'll see you next time. Love y'all loads. Stay awesome. Bye for now.